Hi, I'm Jamie. Welcome to What's the Good News, the show where I talk about uplifting news stories as a means of coping with my severe anxiety issues. Now, I just realized that today's show actually has a bit of an unintentional theme to it, which is animals that don't normally live in houses, but these animals do live in houses. There's definitely a more succinct way of saying that. This is the story of Harvey the Cow. I mean, it's probably pronounced Harvey because she's named after the storm, but I'm gonna continue to call her Harvey because it sounds more sophisticated. I just like the idea of a cow with a name I could see on a perfume bottle. Divine Bovine by Harvey. Smell like a cow. Born in Texas into the devastation immediately following Hurricane Harvey, Harvey struggled in her first days in the pasture due to frigid floodwaters leaving her sluggish and unable to properly feed. Since outside clearly wasn't working out so well, Harvey's owners, the Cantons, decided to bring the sickly calf into their home, where they nursed her back to health with baby formula. They also introduced her to their 7 dogs, who, in typical dog fashion, immediately decided that this cow was also a dog, and she seemed to agree. Harvey fit the family dynamic so well that she stuck around the house in the coming weeks, taking on distinctly doggy behaviors from her canine foster parents. But one day she did a thing that dogs don't normally do and grew to weigh 400 pounds, and so she had to be returned to the pasture to, in the Canton's own words, learn how to cow. Fortunately for my ability to become extremely invested in a cow's emotional stability, the family has built Harvey what they call a cow condo, which may or may not be larger than my New York City apartment, that she can hop into anytime she's craving the great indoors. And now it's time for Ambiguous Middle Segment, My Girlfriend Emily Frolicking in the Snow edition. I just love the way she waddles. And now more news. Bee Movie. The story of a woman who falls in love with a bee. I mean, other things too, but mostly that. Beloved, despised, absolutely memed to death, Bee Movie is a lot of things, but one thing it definitely isn't is something that could happen in real life, right? Wrong. Open your mind. Don't let your bee dreams be dreams. Meet Fiona Presley, a Scottish library assistant who befriended a wingless queen bumblebee that she found in her garden. Fiona came across the bee, who she lovingly and very creatively named Bee, crawling through her garden. Fiona, seriously? You're a librarian. I mean, it's better than Barry. Fiona decided to practice #SaveTheBees on an individual level. One thing led to another, and Bee came to live out the rest of her lifespan in Fiona's garden in her own miniature garden box that Fiona constructed for her. But it doesn't stop there, because over their time together, Fiona and Bee developed an inexplicable interspecies bond. When Fiona would come out to visit Bee in her tiny box, Bee would emerge from the foliage, clearly recognizing Fiona and allow herself to be picked up, pet, and, in Fiona's own words, cuddled. And when her time came, Bee passed on while peacefully cradled in Fiona's hands. So don't count Bee Movie out just yet. We might see a remake in a couple of years, except this time it'll be a lesbian romance biopic about temporary love. So those are some stories that made me smile, but what about you? What news made your week a little easier? You can let me know in the comment section down below. If you like what I'm doing here, you can let me know by hitting that like button, and if you want to see more, you can hit that subscribe button and tap the little bell symbol next to it to get a notification every time a new batch of good news comes your way. But until next time, I'm Jamie, this is a video, and I'll see you in the next one.